Well, hello. This is Yvonne Teoh Bource from Connect to Soul with your Soul Wisdom, weekly Soul Wisdom for the week of the 6th of August. And I have to apologize because I'm a little late in posting this. However, I was traveling, and as you can tell, I'm back in wintry Melbourne and have just come back from the most wonderful holiday. I also just want to take a moment to say a very happy birthday to my beautiful granddaughter Jaden in Kuala Lumpur. It is her 3rd birthday, so that is really very exciting. So here I am, back in the cold, and it is time to connect with you once more. So my subject today is about having a great day every day, and to set your intentions for that. So when I thought about that topic this morning, I thought, well, why don't we? Why don't we have a great day every day? What is it that stops you from having a great day every day? So for me, I just find that not having a great day is unacceptable to me. The fact that I woke up means that I'm alive. I have a purpose to be expansive, to grab this day and live it to the full. That is my responsibility to the day. It's my responsibility to me. And in the past I have talked about rituals and, how to start the morning off. But also it's about making a choice. All of life is about making a choice. What kind of choices? We have choices to make every moment of the day. What are we going to do with the day? What are we going to wear? Oh gosh, isn't that always a problem? What are we going to wear? Who are we going to see? Who do we need to call? We're constantly, what are we going to eat? And we're constantly making choices. So a lot of those choices we make without paying a lot of attention. And I think that to have a great day, we have to pay attention to it, not just get up and live it randomly and just, act on the things that come our way and have no connection to it. And at the end of the day, you say, oh, I don't really know what that day was about, and I don't really know how impactful I was, or whether whether it was a day worth having. So for me, every day is worth having, and every day is worth my attention, and every day is worth my intention. So what does that mean, having a great day, deciding to have a great day? Well, you might say, well, how can I have a great day? All these awful things are happening in the world. Well, if they're not happening right here, right now, in your world, you can still have a great day and be actually very grateful that you're having the great day, and you have compassion for those who don't. Wayne Dyer said once, you cannot feel bad for 1 second to make another person's life better. So feeling bad about how other people are living their lives or what they're going through isn't going to help. It's not going to help anybody. It's just making it worse for you. And knowing that you are an energetic being that has impact, that if you're feeling bad because other people are feeling bad, and you don't feel that you can have a great day because other people are not having a great day, then that impact, that energetic impact, has ripple effects and is certainly not improving anyone's day, let alone yours. So the choice of having a great day is also about how you impact your world, and how much joy you spread, and how much love you spread. And just think about it. If your intention in the morning is, I intend to have a great day, I intend to walk this earth with a sense of love, compassion and joy, how can you do anything other than have a great day? I choose to be open to receive with ease and grace all my desires and needs. When you have that kind of intention right from the beginning of the day, then you are going to instantly feel good. You're going to look at your day with openness and joy. For me, I look for signs. It's like, well, that's a lovely sign. So I have an intention book that I do every day. I set my intentions. I set at least 3 or 4 intentions, but each day I choose to have a great day. And each day I also set an intention to be kind to me. Now, one of the reasons that I'm actually posting this quite late is because on Sunday morning, when I usually do that, the day before the week of the Soul Wisdom, I was still in Hamilton Island and we were to catch a plane and go back to Melbourne, and I wasn't actually feeling very well. I'd eaten something the night before that hadn't agreed with me and I wasn't feeling great. So as I tried to get myself motivated and energized to do a YouTube clip, I was walking around the boat looking for a place to put my laptop so the sun wouldn't be blaring into it. I don't have that problem today because there isn't any sun. But, and I was fiddling around so much that by the time I thought I actually had it set, my girlfriend was up, the hostess of the boat was up, and the moment had gone. And after that we had to pack, have breakfast and go on the plane. And so I just shut my computer and went, you know what? I am kind to me. I'm not putting me under stress. If it's a couple of days late, the message will still be there. And that's something that I really want to get through today, because originally the topic that I was going to discuss was about how to love yourself more, because I'm always saying to you, love yourself more, and I thought, that's an easy thing to say, but if you don't, how do you go about that? And I think the having a great day every day and loving yourself more are very connected. So let's look at both topics for a minute. How to love yourself more? Well, my question first is, why don't you? It fascinates me because we are sort of given to believe, right? At some stage in the early days, the first thing is, why am I here? What is life about? What's the meaning of life? We all ask those questions. And so I think in all religions and all belief systems and cultures, somehow you are to believe that you were created by a higher power, right? Whatever you want to call that, you want to call it the universe, you want to call it God, you want to call it Allah, you want to call it Fred Nerd, I don't care what you call it. The fact is that within me is a power that breathes me, that beats my heart, that is digesting my food, that is making my blood go around, and all of that to keep life alive in this body. That power created this physical body. So we are made to understand that. So if that is the case, then how dare we not appreciate it? How dare we not love what was created for us? When you really think about that, how dare we? We are standing there and telling that power, whatever you call it, that it did a lousy job. But look at me. I don't deserve. I'm not worthy. I'm not this. Why? How could you not be? Because you were created by this unseen field of consciousness that is the creation of all. And yet we put so much, we dump stuff on it. I would swear, but I won't. But we do. We dump on it. And it's not good enough. We're all saying it's not good enough. Who are we saying it's not good enough to? The power that created us? See, we don't think about these things. We have these beliefs and we have these thoughts, but do you think them through? And when you think them through, you go, what am I on about? I would be on my knees with gratitude for this amazing, amazing life. for this gift of life. I need to be on my knees every morning and saying thank you for the opportunity of this life. Yes, that is the good days and the days of challenges, because for me every challenge is an opportunity for expansion and growth. You can either collapse into it, or you can say, I'm in this situation because there's a part of me inside that knows how to get out. And that's the part I have to connect with. I've been through some pretty tough times in my life. It's always made me dig deep and look for more and look for more. And I've always found it. Always found it. Probably because I'm pretty feisty and I'm pretty determined. And I choose to have a good attitude, a good life. I live in a state of gratitude. And so for me to wallow in a situation and to not look for a solution, I just cannot imagine it. That is just the nature of me. So that also allows me to make choices, definite choices. And when I got to the stage of recognizing that I had bought into this falsehood of having to earn my worth, to earn deservability, to even earn a living when I'm alive, always amused me when I had to present my passport. You know, you go to the bank and you have to have 3 lots of ideas to prove that you're who you are. And I'm going, but I'm standing here. You know, why do you need to know that I was born? Why do you need my birth certificate? I'm here. It's really interesting, isn't it? But we have made all these rules and regulations, and they're all made out of fear, of course. So what is it in us that made us believe that we are not to be loved by ourselves? You know, that crazy thing about, oh, they're so up themselves. Well, being up yourself is not loving yourself. In fact, I think it's the opposite. Being up yourself is having to raise yourself to a place of being better than others because you don't love yourself. Because when you love yourself, you don't have to be up yourself or under yourself or in yourself or anything, because you just know you're a part of the all that is. Loving yourself gives you such a sense of peace and alignment and connection and well-being. And when you get to that state, then every day can be a good day. Why? Because you're spending it with you. Because if you weren't there, you wouldn't have a day at all. Have you thought of that? Every time you ignore yourself, every time you put your needs and desires and wishes aside for someone else's, every time you put yourself down, every time you judge yourself, it's just wound upon wound upon wound upon wound that you create, not anybody else. Hey, other people may, and sure, other people do. But the worst wounds that we actually have to put up with are the wounds we create for ourselves, with our neglect, with our lack of appreciation, with our lack of self-worth, our self-deservability, our self-love. And if you have all of those, you cannot have a good day. So can you see how the two are interrelated? To have a good day starts with feeling good about yourself. And feeling good about yourself is appreciating that you are. You might say, I what? Nothing. Just that you are. I'm going to say it again. You are. If you're listening to me and you're watching this, then be grateful that you are. You're here. You're life incarnate. What an amazing, amazing, miraculous thing that is. Appreciate it. Be grateful for the gift of life. And then make every moment count. No matter what situation you find yourself in, no matter what state of your finances, of your love life, of your home life, You need to find joy. You need to find gratitude. And as you find gratitude, you will be taken to a next level. And then you find more gratitude and it takes you to a next level. And then you find more gratitude and it takes you to a next level. I'm going to stop saying that because I'm falling over my words now. So, but you know what I'm saying here. You know, having a good day is looking at the world through the eyes of appreciation. It's nothing to do with what's actually the world is. You know, the world can be anything. You can see the world, and it is how you see the world that affects you. And if you put 3 or 4 people next to each other and you ask them to describe what they're looking at, they'll all give you a different picture. Why? Because we look at the world outside of us through our eyes of experience, through the eyes of how we feel on that day, how we feel about ourselves. So think about it. When you open your eyes in the morning, decide how you want to see your world. Yes, if you want to see the world through the eyes of love, well then do that. And if you do that, you will have a great day every day. But if you go out and you start to see the world through the eyes of judgment, worry, comparison, love that one, not good enough, you aren't going to have a very good day. So to have a good day every day is fairly simple. It's making a choice. As soon as you wake up in the morning, I'm awake. I've been given the gift of another day and I'm jolly well going to make it fabulous. It doesn't depend on the weather. Do you know, coming back from Hamilton Island, which is an absolute beautiful resort, and the temperatures are just gorgeous, and I fly into Melbourne. It was a beautiful day on Sunday afternoon, I must say. The universe was very kind and gave me a beautiful day to land into sunshine. But when I got up yesterday morning, it was a blizzard and it was raining and it was freezing cold. And I had a lot of work to do. I had the spiritual book club to prepare for, and I had clients to see, and so I was thrown straight back into my work, which is wonderful because I love it. But the chill was just something else. So I could decide not to have a good day because it was too cold, but that isn't what I intend. I intend to have a great day. And last night's book club, I have to say, was awesome. We just, when you gather like-minded people together, which is what I do, and we create this community that grows together and learns together and explores spirituality together, it can't get any better than that. So I'm always very grateful to the people who attend the programs I run and create that vortex of well-being and love that then has the ripple effect that just keeps going and keeps going and keeps going. And that for me is the rewards for my intention of having a good day every day, and for being love incarnate. So when I say love yourself more, it is about filling yourself with love. It's not about I love you because you're beautiful. I love you because you're so good. You're a good mother or a good father or a good uncle. I love you because you just did a great job. I love you because you are always thinking of others. It's not that kind of love. They're nice loves, but it's not the kind of love I'm talking about. I'm talking about, and you love yourself, you fill yourself with love, so that you are like this bucket of love walking. So everything you do and you say comes from that bucket of love. And people feel that, they know that. You don't have to do anything, you can just sit there and smile at people and they know. Because you're oozing it. But if you go out there and you're full of judgment and fear and worry, People know that too, because it's a contracted energy. Love is an expanded energy. So fill yourself every morning with love. Love of life, love of you as life. And go out and have a great day. So I just wanted to share with you, I have this book that I write my daily intent in. It's only about, you go my little scribble. It is only about a couple of each day, here for the 9th of June, to follow my life force in faith. That was my intent. To be healthy, to listen to soul, to be kind to me. Always insisting on being kind to me. To be open to receive all my good. Hey, be open to receive. It doesn't matter where it comes from. This holiday that I've just had in Hamilton Island was a gift from very dear friends of mine. And it was just so amazing. I was able to relax like I haven't relaxed for years. I was taken care of, I was nurtured, it was just a beautiful experience. And I have such gratitude for that. It was such a beautiful gift. And I was so open to receive it. Because obviously I needed it, otherwise it wouldn't have come my way. Remember, I always say to you, it's a prepaid service. Whatever experience you have, whether it's good, not so good, or in the middle, somewhere back there, you connected with the energetic vibration of that. So that was the form reflection. So the more that you pour love into yourself, and the more you allow that love to radiate out to you and have the ripple effect all around you, the more grateful you are, the more these beautiful things can come your way. It's all part of knowing how this creative force works. Here's another one. To have a great day. Easy, right? To be healthy and fit. To be open to receive all that is good and enriching for my life. So can you imagine if you make those your intentions every day, how would you feel? How would that improve on your everyday existence? Here's another one. To be of service. My intention every day, to be of service. To be open to receive the highest guidance for the people that come my way. To receive all that is good in health, wealth, and love. To love and be loved. These are the intentions that I set on a daily basis. And then I know my day is going to be great. It's always going to be great. I love it because I'm here. And I love life. And I intend to live it to the full while I have a breath in me. But to be able to do that, I've had to eliminate some really, really old bad habits, such as judgment. Man, that is such a bugaboo, isn't it? I look around me and hey, I'm not perfect. I slip into judgment, but I can change it very quickly because the minute I do, I feel it and I go, oh, no, that's the minute you feel that, you know that you're not aligned with love anymore. And so it is about being able to look at it and go, you know what? I don't want to feel that. I need to change that to gratitude or love or expansion. So judgment really is not something that is constructive. It doesn't create anything. Okay? The moment that I go into, I don't do comparison, so I can't remember, but that's a big one from memory. I've never really compared myself to somebody else. But I have compared myself to my own expectations, and they were very, very high. And I could never live up to them. And if you relate to that, then please understand that give that up because it really is not worth it. I don't have any expectations anymore. Or, that's not true. That's not true. See, I can't get away with it. As soon as I say an untruth, there's this. So my expectation of me is A, to follow soul, right, to be aligned with the energy that I am, to live in love. Okay, my expectation is to follow spirit without hesitation, as I say, to be of service. And when I do that, I know that I'm the best of me. And that's the only expectation I have, to be the best of me. And that doesn't mean that I'm always great, because on Sunday morning, in a way, I knew that I would not have been able to give you the best of me because I wasn't feeling the best of me. But even then, I knew that was all I could manage. So I don't beat myself up and go, oh gosh, you're not really good enough. I just go, be kind to me, nurture myself, rest, take care of my body, which is, my most precious asset. And then I'm okay again. So those things that have kept you back in that judgment and comparison and feeling not good enough and thinking you need to deserve things, right? Life is giving and receiving, as I talked about last week's soul wisdom. And when you get that right, when you get that in balance, everything flows. But you can't get it in balance if you're constantly beating yourself with a baseball bat because you think you're not worthy, or you don't deserve, or there's something wrong with you, or you're not good enough, or you're ugly, or you're something or other else. I always remember my daughter when she was a little girl. She had this belief she was ugly. She didn't really love herself a lot at all. And I used to stand her in front of the mirror and I'd say, have you had a look at yourself? Look how beautiful you are. You've got light inside you, shine it. And she'd just look at me and go, you have to say that because you're my mother. Well, that ugly duckling, ultimately became runner-up in Miss World. And I always say that, and I don't say it with a sense of pride, that's fantastic, but in a sense of pride of how far she came. And she certainly recognized that no, that wasn't the case. That was a falsehood. A belief that wasn't true. We are all absolutely perfect. And it's not about how we look and what color we are and what creed and culture. It's about what's inside. And I know, because having been a theatre sister or someone who worked in an operating room for many, many years, I know that under the skin we're all the same colour. Yeah, funny that. Okay. Our blood's the same colour, our flesh is the same colour. The fat's the same colour. Okay, it's all the same colour. So it's just a colour. So if you are thinking that you're better than because you're a different colour, sorry. Not so. We're all the same. And we're all beautiful because we're all what I call a flower of humanity. Look at those beautiful flowers, cyclamen. Oh, I love them. But we look at that and we think, how beautiful is that? And then we look at ourselves and we think, oh, there's something wrong with it. But we are the flowers of humanity. So please, please, choose to have a great day. Make that intent. Oops, I just dropped the book. And pour love into yourself and then allow that to shine to the world. And you can't have anything other than a great day. Whether it's cold, whether it's hot, it's raining, whether it's dry, have a great day because you choose to. And love yourself more. Yes, we've come to the end of this saga of soul wisdom. And if you want to do work with me, we have private sessions. There are still the retreat dates. There are a couple of places available if you're thinking about it. The links are all in the description box below. And my website, by the way, is back up and all is flowing beautifully. And thank you to the people that have helped me to do that. So, namaste. Have a great week.
Bye.